This question is to determine the distribution of a new random variable y, which is defined as the cumulative distribution function of an initial continuous random variable x. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel Math Tutor 8285. Your subscription fuels the passion. Let's grow together. Copyright all rights reserved. Thank you so much. Let the random variable x have a probability density function defined as follows. For values of x between 0 and 4, the density is 1 divided by 4 times the square root of x. For all other values of x, the density is 0. Let f of x denote the cumulative distribution function of x. Now define a new random variable y equal to f of x. There are 4 options. Which of the following gives the distribution function of y? First step, compute f of x. To find the cumulative distribution function f of x, we integrate the density from 0 up to x. The integral of 1 divided by 4 times the square root of t with respect to t equals 1/2 times the square root of t. When we evaluate this from 0 to x, we get 1/2 times the square root of x. Therefore, f of x equals 0 for x less than 0, equals 1/2 times the square root of x for x between 0 and 4, and equals 1 for x greater than or equal to 4. Next step, determine the range of y. Because f of x increases from 0 to 1 as x increases from 0 to 4, the random variable y, which equals f of x, must take values only between 0 and 1. Next step, find f sub y of y. We now compute the probability that y is less than or equal to y. That probability equals the probability that f of x is less than or equal to y, which in turn equals the probability that x is less than or equal to the square of 2 times y. Using the formula for f of x, we substitute and find that f sub y of y equals y itself for y between 0 and 1. Therefore, the distribution function of y is 0 when y is less than 0, equals y when y is between 0 and 1, and equals 1 when y is greater than 1. The correct choice is option B. Key concept. For any continuous random variable x, the transformed variable y equal to f of x always follows a uniform distribution on the interval from 0 to 1. When you see a problem where y equals f of x and x is continuous, you can immediately recognize that y is uniformly distributed between 0 and 1. This shortcut saves a lot of work. That's it for this question solving. This video is based on our math tutoring blog and class recordings. Copyright all rights reserved. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to our channel Math Tutor 8285 and turn on the notification bell. Press the like button. Your subscription fuels the passion. Let's grow together. Thank you so much.